London, 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 London.
Hello, hello.
Check 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Hello, hello. We're back. We're back on Minerals. This is Noakko, and I've got a lovely guest with me. Say hello, Aaron.
Hi. Hello.
We're going to get into exactly who he is, what he does. And this show is just all about showcasing the lovely things he does.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, as a DJ, as an artist, and so it should be a nice chill show today. And obviously he's a DJ, so he's going to be bringing some fire.
I'll try.
Yeah.
Maybe some embers. I don't want to oversell it.
Fine. So, hi, Aaron.
Hello.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm Aaron. I was thinking about this the other day, and it's actually been I've been DJing for like 15 years now.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I started under 18, so that's part of why. And then I guess like promoting for maybe 5 or so years. And currently the brand that I'm running is called Sensitive Boys Club.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, okay. I guess for me it was wanting to bridge the gap between mental health and club culture, because I think those are like my two passions, the thing that I really enjoy talking about and trying to like bring to the forefront. I think online you see loads of kind of wellness pages or like mental health tips or this or that, and there's also an abundance of club nights and promoters putting on raves that are going to be the best rave ever.
Always.
And I went to I realized it's a pretty small overlap, but I've tried to hit the audience that is both interested in like mental wellness, but also having a really good time on a night out. And I think that was kind of the inspiration behind the Sensitive Boys Club.
Yeah, we love an intersection. I feel like that's where people see kind of most of their kind of psyche, and they see themselves at intersections, a lot of us, because we're all seeking our little niches, aren't we?
No, definitely. And I guess I was aware that it was me and 2 other friends setting it up, and we are all boys, and I thought I'd be kind of on the nose and very aware of the fact that we are a boys club in our brand. But I feel like the best that I can do is be self-aware of that and promote the message that I wanted to send. And it was actually something that I really struggled with. Like, it is an inclusive night. It's not a night for only boys, and it's not
only sensitive boys.
Yeah, only sensitive boys. That's the only criteria. But when I first started out, I did have a few messages being like, "Oh, I really like the idea, but is it mainly focused on like men's mental health or male DJs and things?" And I was like, "No, absolutely not." And it was something I probably didn't think of in that depth before I started that, and I have kept having the like things in the back of my head, like, do I rebrand as club sensitivity or sensitivity?
You got to like remain authentic.
Yeah.
You don't want to marginalize anyone.
No.
But I think it's always going to be the case, isn't it? I think
all I can do is be aware of the fact that we are boys, but we're trying our best. We're sensitive boys.
We are here doing our best.
And so I guess it's been like 2 years of doing that. Mainly free nights, which again was kind of something that I really wanted to push as well. Just very openly accessible, easy nights that anyone can come to. And nearly all of them have a donation option on the ticket. So entry's free, but if you want to donate £2, £3, £5 or whatever, you can, and that goes directly to the mental health causes. And considering it's been going for like shy of 2 years, we've raised $2,000 off mainly free events, which is, I think, pretty good going. Yeah,
really, really good. It's more than I've raised. So that's good.
Stop.
Amazing. Right. So that, good intro.
Thanks.
Very good. I think the best. One of the best intros we've had on the show so far. And I appreciate you you had a little bit of a journey getting here. So I'm surprised you managed to give such a cool, calm, collected.
Just content for anyone listening. I got the train in the wrong direction, which I can't remember the last time I did, which meant instead of being 20 minutes early to have a nice little catch up and preparation for this, I sprinted from Farringdon Station, which I didn't know is uphill the whole way to the studio. I'm a sweaty mess, but I'm very grateful that this underground bunker that we're in is air conditioned.
We got the aircon. We got the aircon. We got you covered.
I'm sorry for being late as well.
No, do not apologise. You're actually on time. Lovely. Should we lay down some fire? Do you want to play a few tracks, then we can chat a little bit later?
Okay.
Cool. Do you want to take over the first deck and then just on Source live radio?
Can I intro this song a little bit?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I saw your eyes light up as I said that. Somebody's talking except me. So it's a track by Waleed called Diario. He's an artist I came across, I think, last year. Very within my happy place of, hilariously, quite melancholic electronic music. The kind of, melancholy bleeps and bloops, but with the energy for a dance floor. And this song's called Diario, which is Spanish for diary. He's a producer who's of Iraqi and Puerto Rican descent.
Love that.
And so a lot of his songs feature Spanish singers, Spanish vocalists. And I was actually reading about this track the other day. He reached out to a Spanish singer that he really wanted to get on this track. But when she heard it, she said, actually, I have a diary entry that perfectly fits this song and this movement. And it is in Spanish, so it's, I don't know, unless you guys understand Spanish, you're not going to understand most of the song. But I think you'll get the emotion of what she's saying. And she's just talking about the pain of love and loss and not wanting to be or not feeling able to change, all while you're dancing and boogieing, I guess.
Oh, God.
So that's going to be the song that I kick it off with. This is a cheery Wednesday afternoon. I told you we're going to sit in our ennui today. I worked a 7-day week. Eshan's getting ill as we speak.
Yeah. I'm crumbling, guys.
So we're gonna bask in the melancholy for the next 15 minutes.
Here we go. So, Diario, hit the play.
No sé si puedo estar con él. De verdad no lo sé. Siento que le amo mucho, muchísimo. Y se van a ir, al final se van a ir. Y me voy a quedar completamente sola. No quiero estar. No quiero estar. No quiero estar. a su alrededor, tener una aprobación para sentirme bien y realizada con lo que hago. Siento que le amo mucho, muchísimo. La idea de perderle es un agujero muy oscuro que se me hace un vértigo terrible. Lo siento como amor y creo fehacientemente en lo que siento. Tengo escalofríos, voy a vomitar, no puedo abrir bien los ojos. No sé si puedo estar con él. Lo único que me entusiasma y me hace más feliz es él. Nada me satisface. quererme entera. Pero esa fuerza me da miedo, no sé si está bien. No sé qué me pasa en general, no solo con esto. No sé enfadarme, no sé expresarme sin hacer daño. Juzgo, hablo mal de los demás. Le hablo mal a las personas a las que más quiero. Se van a ir y me voy a quedar sola, completamente sola. No sé sentir y estoy en una huida constante como la que hace mi madre y de la que tanto me quejo. No es justo ni para mí ni para los demás. No quiero estar. No quiero estar. No quiero estar. En serio, no quiero estar conmigo misma, es horrible. No sé cómo cambiarlo, me odio. No quiero estar.
Oh
Well. That was lovely.
Oh, thank you.
There'll be more of that. Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry. Excellent. Yeah. Right. So where were we? We were going to talk about, because you promote under SBC, Sensitive Boys Club. Just chat about your experiences. Obviously, promoting in London can't be the easiest thing.
No.
Yeah.
I think
you've done really well.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know I keep saying thank you, but it's something on a completely separate tangent. I learned to try and accept compliments. It's really that common thing to be like, oh, no, it's not me.
It was easy.
Yeah.
It could have been anyone.
But it's I don't know, it does feel nice to say thank you. No, I think I want to start by saying you either die a DJ or live long enough to see yourself become the promoter, which I think Two-Face said in Batman, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's part of the drive of what's happened.
I love that.
No, I think, how have I found it? I've derailed myself. No, I think it was a culmination, because I've been DJing for quite a while. Like, I started playing in clubs at uni, and saw the promoters there and what they were doing, and then was living outside of London for a couple years.
Okay.
And was getting involved in some nights, just DJing still, but again, just watching kind of what people were doing. And then a good friend of mine, one of my best mates, his girlfriend's little brother had always said, I'd always want to start a night out now that I'm in London. And I said, me too. And we met for a pint in the Market House in Brixton, like opposite Prince of Wales.
Okay.
Just for a chat to think about what we'd want to do as a night. And that exact venue, but upstairs, ended up being the place where we started Dancing with Friends, which was, I guess, the precursor to Sensitive Boys Club.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I have a penchant for on-the-nose names. Dancing with Friends was exactly that. It was like a no-frills, bring your friends, bring their friends night. And I guess overall it's just been an experiment in trying to create fun for my friends and their friends and members of the public.
I think that's good though, isn't it? If you're looking for a party, and it doesn't quite fit the bill, then just make that party. And create that party, create that space. And
I think I definitely have the benefit of this being like a passion project or a labor of love that this is not my main source of income, so I'm not like stressing about we need to sell the tickets, we need to get a bigger headliner, we need to do a bigger club. It is, I think that takes the pressure off, and you can set more achievable and comfortable goals and then feel happy when they go well.
Must help with motivation as well.
So that was, I guess, Dancing with Friends before that. And then over the last couple years, I guess in the build-up to Sensitive Boys Club starting, I think I wanted to focus on exploring the type of music that I like. And it's quite a broad range. And so I thought Dancing with Friends is, an established kind of house and disco, that sort of energy. I wanted to branch away from that. Garage, breaks, electro, Jersey club, jungle,
very much
techno.
the London sound.
And all the different mixing, melting pots.
Big old melting pot.
And I thought, if I'm going to do it, I like talking about mental health, and I think it's an important message to push. I think, as I said to you earlier, there are so many nights in London that are all like, we're going to be the best night out ever, come till 6 a.m, get off your head. And that's where it ends. The promotion is all the build-up and the night. Whereas the Sensitive Boys Club was kind of like, come to our night, have a really, really good time, be nice when you're there, but then also tomorrow when you're hungover, call your friends and go around to their house and have a pizza. It was the aftercare that I kind of wanted to stress, because I don't know, I think there is like, especially, and I guess it did start from a men's mental health perspective. I think because of that alpha stereotypical mentality, it's all about, ooh, have another pint, do another key, it's always more and excess. And that's like promoted as the cool thing, whereas we wanted to be like, look what we're doing, we're playing all the same music, we're having just as much fun, but we're not arseholes.
Yeah.
We like each other. We
like
tell
each
our
other.
friends.
Yeah.
I tell my best friend I love him all the time. Like we hug each other. We have
Yeah.
a good time. Like that's happier for me, and that's a better place to be on a night out than a more kind of aggressive alpha-y macho.
Yeah. I think that's that's a really important point to make, because unfortunately that is kind of quite a large side of party culture. And there's not really that kind of aftercare, looking out for your homies. Maybe they're not doing so well, but they've been using the parties as like some sort of escape. And
Exactly.
it's kind of getting to just being better friends.
Yeah.
Because we could always do more. I think there's always, as friends. And
And I think that's it. Like, you're right. Clubbing and nightlife is such an escapism for people.
Yeah.
And that's part of, I guess, what I was thinking, in that I'm aware that people use this to escape. So if while you're escaping, I can just try and incept small ideas that when this all feels terrible tomorrow,
I'm going to be here.
You can do things to make it feel a bit better.
Yeah.
Sitting on your own and smoking joints back to back till you fall asleep isn't going to make you feel good come Monday morning, but a walk around the park with your friends will. So tell your friends you love them.
I love that. Yes, absolutely. Tell your friends you love them. I love that. Yeah. Okay. Lovely.
Is that a good enough rant?
Yeah, I think that was great. I think that was really, really good. You've clearly had some excellent experiences putting on parties, and you built a really nice community of people that care about each other whilst partying, which is what everyone should strive for.
And I think, do
No,
you have another
it.
question? Because I might end up answering your next question.
No, I think it's all in bold, and I'm struggling to read it from here. So if you've got something to say, then go for it.
And then I think, and I guess this is, kind of like the downside or the hard bit of it. I found putting on a night when it's monthly or every other month,
Right.
and you're not a commercial promoter who's advertising and pushing out to people, like, it is hard selling it to your friends and their friends to be like, it's the same thing, basically. With a couple of different DJs, but like,
I've downloaded a load of new songs, I promise.
Yeah, exactly. And so what's been really nice this year, with the like every other month residency we've done at Four Quarters, each time we've brought a different label down.
Okay.
So just like an up and coming underground music label, and said, we've got this space, you guys headline, little old me, I'll warm up, or graveyard shift it. And it's been a way to kind of platform them as a label, platform up and coming DJs. We had an open decks competition for the last one, and they all got to play out. And to be honest, I was absolutely blown away by like how good everyone was, because like people entering the open deck competition has been played on like BBC Radio Introducing. They're producers, cool. And they're like, I now see them above me. They're smashing it already. I'm like, shit. You wanted to hang with little old us? It's been good. Like, we had Sakura Selections down in March.
Yeah, that looks sick.
With Just Jane and Limbs headlining, and in January it was Silly Ugly, which is Silver's label, and we had ESC. She was the headliner. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice to kind of provide that platform as well. I think it's that thing that happens in like work, in loads of avenues of life. It's, do you want to be the change that you want to see? I butchered that phrase, but you know what I'm saying. Like, trying to break in as a little DJ when I was at uni and not knowing anyone, and it all seeming quite like cool and cliquey and exclusive was terrifying. Whereas to be like, hey, I want to get as many people involved. And I think it's not just, I'm not saying that I'm some amazing person for doing that. There are so many collectives that are putting on these like open decks nights and building their communities. And it's interesting because you get so much in the media at the moment about the closure of clubs, festivals shutting down. And it feels like it's kind of like collapsing in the middle. Yeah. There's the massive commercial people that are making enough profit. Yeah. But then there's been a real, I've seen anyway, like resurgence of smaller collectives building something, which is really nice.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah,
it's really, it's exactly, I mean, that's where a lot of the interesting stuff happens as well. So in terms of like music and culture, are like the fringe kind of events and are that kind of the people living there. So yeah, I think it's to be part of that as well is really exciting. And yeah, you can kind of cultivate whatever you want. I think being in the middle, I think it's not a great place to be, but being kind of at the fringe,
the kind of grassroots,
it's good. Brilliant. Okay, should we play some more tunes?
I can do a couple more songs.
Yeah, you can do a couple more songs. Okay, I'll let them take over the decks again.
Trust your guts, surrender love, cry sometimes, hold me true, tender touch, open minds, open eyes, be seen as whole, know what we're told, who we are, the only version, to know yourself, not play a person, imperfections are what make us human, speak kindly inside the internal voice, you always have, you have a choice, my choice is here, my choice is presence, we go through hell and don't hope for heaven, I've seen it close, I've seen it clear, keep me close and keep me near, trust your guts, surrender love, cry sometimes, hold me true, tender touch, open minds, open eyes, be seen as whole, not what we're told, who we are, the only version, to know yourself, not play a person, imperfections are what make us human, speak kindly inside, the internal voice, you always have, you have a choice, my choice is here, my choice is presence, we go through hell and don't hope for heaven, I've seen it close, I've seen it clear, just keep me close and keep me near, trust your guts, surrender love, cry sometimes and hold me true, tender touch, open minds, open eyes, be seen as whole, not what we're told, who we are, the only version, to know yourself and not play a person, imperfections are what make us human, speak kindly inside, the internal voice, you always have, you have a choice, my choice is here, my choice is presence, we go through hell but don't hope for heaven, I've seen it close, I've seen it clear, I need you close, I need you here.
Even when I felt lowered in size, I knew that I'd have my time and I wanted to get high cause I'm always ascending. I've been sober for time, for months on end, cause I was always ascending.
Wish I could go back in time and learn to cry, cause when I'm feeling down I hit my grind, I use pain as a vice to pimp my ride, but behind those tints I'm shrinked inside, so we shine and shine, shine and shine just to blind their eyes. So them dreams, buy some time, go back inside, learn to cry. Wish I could go back, buy some time, go back inside, learn to cry. And when it goes downhill, I'm lowered in size. I know there's a rise, cause I'm always ascending. When it hits the fan, I know there's a plan. When it's on top and things get peak, I hold my speech. See new highs and open seas, swim good, just hope to breathe, cause I'm always ascending, chasing new highs, chasing new highs, chasing new highs, always ascending, chasing new highs, chasing new highs, always.
My God, knocked my blooming socks off.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that was very good. It was very nice. I like that one.
Always Ascending
yeah.
by Hi, John Hopkins
Oh.
and Cambu. It was one of those ones, you know, when you see a song and you're like, I like all of those artists. I think they'll probably do a good song together. And then they do exactly that.
Yeah, that slaps. I thought okay, fine.
It's got that pumping high,
Yeah.
like, energy.
Big energy. Big energy. Right, talking about big energy. You are also a fellow radio DJ.
Yes, sir.
And you've got a very beautiful show
Thank you.
where you kind of meld in tracks with spoken word
Yeah,
and some of your own works as well.
that is true.
You are something of a poet.
It's a big title.
I would say so. You've performed some poetry for me, and I was very impressed.
I mean, smoking areas in Peckham don't count.
Shh, they don't need to know. Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. Where did the love of poetry? Where was it born? How have you nurtured it?
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How long do we have?
I know,
No.
15 minutes.
I really liked poetry. Like as a kid, I remember like chatting to my mum about it. The fact that I've kind of refound this love of poetry, and she was saying back in like year 5, year 6, I
Yeah.
used to write loads of poems.
Oh.
Then, and I think it was something that I lost for years.
Right.
I like,
Life.
yeah, I like trying to like freestyle and rap and just be silly and make silly rhymes, and that was something I'd done for quite a while. Nothing of any kind of substance, just a way to pass the time on the drive.
Right.
But then a couple of years ago, actually just before I started Sensitive Boys Club, I went through a lot of changes in my life, and I guess came out of quite a low period. Like I'd been depressed essentially for a number of years, but had like gone through a lot of changes, started doing some things to address it, started to feel better for the first time in a long time, and just had this like resurgence of creativity with that as well. And I think the combination of going through a lot of changes and emotional changes, which is a lot for like you to process, I think poetry and feeling better and more creative, poetry for me was a way of processing everything I was going through, but in a kind of creative and productive way, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, where my poetry's come from.
Yeah. No, it's really that's quite beautiful actually, and yeah, it's quite. I don't want to. No, I'm not gonna. How do I word this? It's often how kind of creativity,
Definitely.
what it's born out of, isn't it? Is kind of trials and tribulations, and yeah, kind of forces you to change your perspective, and then you can kind of get creative in a different way.
It's really nice to like when you do put your kind of words, your emotions to words or onto paper, and then it took me so long between actually writing them and ever performing them for anyone.
Right.
But then when you actually perform them and you hear or you feel it resonate with them,
You get the clicks. You get people clicking.
You realize that you're not the only one going through this. Like, of course you're not, but like to them, it was a big step for me, I think, performing, because I think I was a very, very anxious person, years back.
Sure.
And this whole idea was something I never would have done before. And so to like write something and then like perform it and connect with someone has been a really nice thing, and it spurred me on to do it more. And I think I definitely never would have done it on the radio, and I think the radio is a nice place to do it because there's no one looking at you. It's just me in the studio talking into a microphone.
But it's a nice way of signposting to yourself, if anything, that you've come a long way and you're kind of
definitely,
and you've kind of grown in a way that's positive.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so that's really, really good. Lovely.
Thank you.
Shall we do? Because
it's been a really soppy episode for you.
I love it. Yeah, it's that's what I was fully expecting this, to be honest, and it's kind of like you caught me at a good time as well. I'm feeling a little bit ill, so I'm just like, it's fine. Let's go for it. Let's talk about.
It's the hay fever, I promise.
Okay, so it's a thing. It's a silly little section that I've done with a lot of.
I'm sold. You had me at silly.
So we'll do a funny little quickfire round that I always get my lovely partner Alex to help me with, because she just seems to. She comes out with them. She's always like. She just comes out with them so much quicker, and I'm just kind of thinking like 10 minutes about like one quickfire round.
Yeah,
question.
what two questions? Like things that
yeah, but she just comes. She'll hit me with them like kind of fast and loose. So yeah, shout out to Alex for the majority of these. Okay, fine. So, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Every
day.
So quick. USB or vinyls?
USB.
Oh.
I'm a man of the future. Although, do you know, I do love like an old CRT TV and a Game Boy. I'm a liar.
Yeah,
I'm a hypocrite. I'm complicated.
Unbelievable. But it's
I
okay.
contain multitudes. Sorry, this isn't very quick fire. Next question.
We're laying you bare on the radio. Right. Jam or marmalade?
Ooh, jam.
Okay, good. Jungle or garage?
Oh, you've actually broken me with that one. Jungle.
Oh, thank God. Oof. Book or audiobook?
Book.
Good. I mean, there's no wrong answers. I don't know why I'm saying good.
I mean,
I'm
you're
not
very
gonna judge you.
judgmental.
I'm not going to judge you, I promise. All right. Flip-flops or sliders?
Sliders.
Backpacks or tote bag?
Backpack.
Plain. Oh, backpack, really?
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, you need that support.
Yeah. yeah. No, that's completely fair. I've got a backpack with me today.
Yeah, me too.
I'd say backpack.
Mine's got like padded straps and everything. I'm sorry, I've derailed. Go.
Plane or train?
Plane.
Okay, nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, that always straight out of the left field.
Yeah.
Say the first thing. This is a weird last one. I'm not going to ask it because it's a repeat.
I got fish or chips.
Yeah, I had that before.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
No way. That was like the first thing that came to me when you were talking about quickfire ones.
yeah. I got rid of loads because they all were like focused around food. Weirdly.
Ah.
Yeah, and then so I got rid of loads of those. Cool. No, that was fun.
That was.
Well done. I think
that.
you scored 15 out of 10.
Ah.
So good job.
Thanks.
How long have we got? We have got a solid 5 minutes left. Do you want to play a couple more tracks?
Do you want to play any tracks?
I'll play some tracks.
Go on.
Let me pop some tunes on. Bear with. I'm going to turn off the
Turning off the mic.
turn
Hello?
off the microphone so you can't hear me fumbling
Goodbye.
through.
London City Wallard, you know. Yeah, man. I could have 1 by 1, you know. Or a 2 by 2, you know. Same blood clot outcome. Mara fly. That me I tell some sound boy, you know. Them a go on like say them can't hear me. Yeah. Well, hear this. You know, on the Ras. I could have 1 by 1. 1 by 1, or a 2 by 2. If you're this bad man, son boy get slow. Yeah. I could have 3 by 3. What? Or a 4 by 4. Gunshot in your head. Yeah. Maraga Pantour. I could have 1 by 1. Or a 2 by 2. If you're this bad man, son boy get slow. I could have 3 by 3. Yeah. Or a 4 by 4. What? Gunshot in your head. Maraga Pantour. Me tell that pussy all wise up. If I need my kill him rise up. And if a boy drive up. Right, there's a new life up. I couldn't be the one style up. Bumper will get knife up. Like Jabba ranking, me gun pile up. So then body have to pile up. Me tell them to all wise up. If I need my kill them rise up. And if a boy drive up. Right, there's a new life up. I couldn't be the one style up. Bumper will get knife up. Like Jabba ranking, me gun pile up. So then body have to pile up. I could have 1 by 1. Or a 2 by 2. If you're this bad man, son boy get slow. I could have 3 by 3. Or a 4 by 4. Gunshot in your head. Maraga Pantour. I could have 1 by 1. Or a 2 by 2. If you're this bad man, son boy get slow. I could have 3 by 3. Or a 4 by 4. Gunshot in your head. Maraga Pantour. And if a boy try test, gunshot in a boy chest. You could have flexed all your bicep. Mind your head and your body get dissect. While I make boyfriend. Lyrically, I'm the nicest. Yeah, man. Them wanna come in like Titus. Dumble bass shot them off your digest. Yeah, I'm gunshot. And if a boy try test, gunshot in a boy chest. You could have flex all your bicep. Mind your head and your body get dissect. All on make boyfriend. Lyrically I'm the nicest. Them wanna come in like Titus. Rumble bay shot them off your digest. I could have 1 by 1, or a 2 by 2. If you're this bad man, son boy get slow. I could have 3 by 3, or a 4 by 4. Gunshot in your head, Maraga Pantour. I could have 1 by 1, or a 2 by 2. If you're this bad man, son boy get slow. I could have 3 by 3, or a 4 by 4.